Hello, how are you all? I hope you're well. So I'm actually sitting here editing a completely different video and had to stop and watch the verdict come in for the Depp versus Heard trial. And I know that's not something we talk about on this channel a whole lot, but you almost couldn't help but not watch it. And there are a lot of things intertwined in this story that we do talk about a lot. And I wanted to give you my thoughts on that. Well, first, Depp won his case against Amber Heard and was awarded $10 million, I believe. And she did countersue. So they gave her, there was one statement they gave her a win on and said she was awarded $2 million, but ultimately Johnny is the winner. And I will tell you right now how her narrative is going to be and why it's going to be that and why this was something really interesting to pay attention to. So Amber Heard made these allegations at the height of the Me Too movement, really using that to paint Johnny Depp in a way. And in my opinion, he's completely innocent in this whole thing. But what she did and what she knows and what Jussie Smollett knew and what he did. And it's interesting too because I did watch parts of the trial, and Amber Heard will say often, I never want to be seen as a victim. I don't want to be a victim. I am not a victim. Okay, well, what you did was, and what you knew and what Jussie knew is that being a victim is actually quite lucrative, and you painted yourself as a victim and tried to use that to defame your ex-husband, to help your career, for monetary gain. There is a lot to gain in our society in being a victim. And Amber attempted to do that, and so did Jussie. And this is why it's so important, in my opinion, not to go fully down the believe all women. This is why you cannot believe all women. Not all women tell the truth. There is toxic femininity and there's toxic masculinity. And this is also why I don't like separating people into groups and saying this is a marginalized group and this is a marginalized group. These are always the oppressed and these are always the privileged. I don't buy that. Anyone can lie. Anyone can make things up. And there's bad people in every different group of people. This is why I lead with not separating people or believing all women or this is a marginalized group. I lead with let's find the truth. Let's look at character and let's be fact-based and treat everyone with respect and everyone great. Anywho, that's what had happened. But the narrative, I do believe, so we'll watch, see if I'm right. The narrative that I believe that Amber is going to try to create after all of this is the system is against women. This is what it's always done. She is going to continue to still try and paint herself as the victim, which is really interesting for somebody that doesn't like to be seen that way. So that's what I think she's going to try to do after all of this is really hold on to that narrative and have this as further proof that the system is against her. Her and Mr. Smollett really should have lunch together. Can we make that happen? I think they would get along quite nicely. Anyway, those are my thoughts on that. I will see you later. Bye.